For 18 months, the COVID pandemic has consumed our country. And now, even though 75% of American adults are vaccinated, it's become a pandemic of the unvaccinated. With more than 100,000 cases a day for 4 weeks, last week, roughly 250,000 new cases reported among children, the highest total yet.
According to the CDC, new data shows that unvaccinated people are 10 times more likely to be hospitalized and 11 times more likely to die from the virus than those who are fully vaccinated.
Send help now.
The 8 states with the highest case rates all in the same region. In Houston, nearly 600 patients waiting for hospital beds, 87 of them ICU beds. Nationwide, more than 140,000 new COVID cases reported Friday and Saturday, the highest on consecutive days since January.
This morning, an entire school district in a small town in West Texas is under quarantine, and the local hospital does not have ICU care available.
I've been here so long, I want to go home.
But as ambulances are running out of places to take patients,
COVID cases have made every day a disaster.
I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a fiance, I'm a chef, I'm a server. So those are the titles I have right now currently. My business name is Saber's Cooking. I've had my business for some years now, but I just decided this year, January of 2021, to go full time and quit my job with the business. What my business is I'm a personal chef, and I provide personal private dining experiences for people. So what I do is I go into wherever you're at. You could be in an Airbnb, you can be in your home, you could be in a hotel. As long as you have a full kitchen, I provide you an experience. So it's not only just food that you're getting from Saber's Cooking, but you're getting music, you're getting exclusive playlists, you're gonna get a creative and a personal dining decor table setting. I do everything pretty much. I'm like your personal shopper, your personal chef, your personal decorator. I'm everything all in one. So all you do is pretty much book me, you leave me up to doing the rest. I also go to families' homes weekly and I cook their meals for them at their house. So I'm family's personal chef.
So I had, none of us knew what was happening. We'd heard it was some far off idea, that we didn't know if it was actually coming here. So my initial reactions were, how do we pivot? How are we able to, as we were getting closer and closer to shutting down and things were closing down, how could we stay afloat, especially since we just opened our amazing place here? Colors and Cocktails is a really wonderful experience here in downtown Kalamazoo. We offer a wide variety of things to do. So upstairs in our art boutique, we offer a wide variety of gifts and art supplies and all sorts of fun locally made items. My big mission here is to support small and support local. So when I can support a women-owned business, a business that's, maybe just 2 people or under 10. We're a company of under 10, so I like to support businesses that are under 10. And then down here where we are sitting talking is our art studio and our art gallery. And we have a wide variety of art classes that we teach to kids and adults, ranging from glass painting to canvas painting to macrame, art journaling. It's the fall, so we're bringing in pumpkin painting. And then each first Friday, we bring in a new Art Hop artist where we get to support a local artist and maker. And we also bring in a variety of vendors where they get to support we get to support their dreams and support their art. And basically our whole mission here is to make art approachable and bring happiness to people through art.
This morning, COVID-19 surging across the South as cases climb.
Millions of students go back to school, concern growing over the numbers. Authorities are now seeing new case rates among children, surpassing that of adults.
Into the fall with 4 times more patients fighting COVID in hospitals than a year ago, over 100,000.
So at first I thought it was a hoax. I was like, oh, they're playing. And then I think like 2 weeks later, we got called to a meeting and they said, we're laying everybody off. We are not able to open up to the public. We're not able to do any catering. We're not able to provide any food to the staff, to the students. So we're going on a layoff. I thought, okay, we'll be back, after the summer or fall. I didn't get that call back. It was like the world shut down, nothing, when nobody was outside, no cars, no nothing.
It really allowed me to kind of fast forward some items that I've been wanting to do and some classes that I've been wanting to do. Just allowed me to pivot and do that. So bringing in a lot of our art kits and our art supplies that you have here are wonderful items that you can do at home. And so we were able to get kits and then be able to do curbside pickup. I was driving all over Kalamazoo. If you were less than 15 miles, I was delivering. We were shipping items. And then we were able to actually make all of our art classes. We could create art kits, get those to you, adapt, and do Zoom classes. So I used that as an opportunity to adapt and pivot. As instead of, woe is me, I've just opened up this new store, I don't know what I'm going to do. It just allowed me to get creative and still serve our community and still bring art to people. And here we are, about 18 months into the pandemic, and we're still here. Yay.
I was also close to 8 months pregnant with my daughter. So I was at home with 2 kids, a newborn and a 2-year-old, and I wasn't able to leave. I think that's when I started being hit with postpartum depression. Because you're in a house, but it's not like you're by yourself. You're in the house. I'm with 2 little babies all day, every day, and then I'm also healing from my C-section. So it was definitely a bit much. It was scary, but it was also, I think it was also what I like to call a beautiful disaster. And I say that because my business started taking off like it's never had before during the pandemic. Either way, I was pleasantly surprised to see Saber's Cooking take off the way it did.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. 'Cause I got better things to do. where they spent my precious time. You would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play. And you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. In the beginning, I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close. Now I know, 'cause you did everything to prove me wrong. You were not the guy I thought. Now I'm beating you at your own. Yeah. If I got $1 for every time you slammed the door, I would be the richest girl alive. But you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play. And you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this, it's a part of the game.
So I really kind of dig deeper into more than just food. It's a lot more than food, actually. It's my life. It's what I love to do, and I like to share what I know about food with other people.
Okay, awesome. It's been lovely and enjoyable and relaxing. We're by the Epic Center. Right at the Epic Center.
A lot of small businesses like mine have pivoted and been able to get their stores online, reach their customers in new ways, which is really exciting. Our community is so values small business and wants to support small business. So we have found that despite the pandemic, Kalamazoo is still showing up and still wanting to support. Now, I don't know what it's like sales-wise prior to the pandemic. Everyone, stores ask me that are down here, so what is this like for you? How does it compare to before? Well, before my model was just mobile art parties. So this is I only know numbers based on COVID. So, but noticing that everyone's holding strong, we're supporting one another. I shop downtown as a business owner to support, we all support each other. So for the most part, everyone's been holding strong, actually. We've adapted.
Store shelves nationwide are dwindling or totally empty.
Data from Johns Hopkins University shows the U.S. averaged nearly 96,000 new cases a day. That's a 44% drop from mid-September. But most experts agree the numbers are still high.
But it feels too early. They've not reached the peak yet, and there could be much worse to come.
Today is kind of getting worse and worse. We had to get a refrigerated truck to store the bodies of patients who are dying.
Michigan is bucking that national trend. The Michigan Department of Health is reporting over 7,100 confirmed infections over a 2-day period. That's an average of more than 3,500 new cases a day. In fact, new daily COVID cases in Michigan remain nearly twice as high as much larger states like Florida and California.
I wasn't academically inclined. Like I wasn't the one in school that got like straight A's, right? I struggled in school all my life. I thought I had dyslexia at one point, right? And so something said, go see if you can go get tested. I go to this doctor. I go get tested. He takes me through runs of like tests, like math tests, English tests, all that, and then also a psyche test. Fast forward, a week later, sits me down, long, and I still have it. It's actually at the college I graduated, so I still got to get it from them. The sister sits me down, gives me my paperwork, and says, well, you don't have dyslexia, but you do have a learning disability. We don't know what it is. It's not anything we can label you as. And we would recommend that you never take any math class because you just don't have the IQ for anything, right? Your math level, like my math level was at, I think, like a first grade. Like that's how bad I was in math, right? Then left out that office thinking, all right, I'm gonna just work a factory job for the rest of my life because I'm not capable of graduating college.
Very important to set up boundaries. I don't take calls from people before 11 a.m. The morning is for me. So it's my time to, whether I want to exercise, read, meditate, spend time having a cup of coffee with a friend or my husband, playing. We have 2 little poodles, so playing with my dogs. But it's taken a long time because when I first got started with my company, I was saying yes to everything. And then I've just realized that you don't have to say yes to everything to be successful. You have to say yes to the things that are serving you and the things that are adding value to your life. And I've decided if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. And so I've kind of held that true to my heart. So if it's something I really don't want to do, I just don't do it anymore. So creating boundaries is a great way to balance that work life. And it takes time. That's my advice to anyone that's starting out as an entrepreneur and starting out as a business. You're going to figure that out as you go. But at first you are going to say yes to a lot of things. And then you're going to realize you can't say yes to everything.
It's like when you go to the 9 to 5, right? And you know you're supposed to be working, but you call off, you miss that day, you miss that money. That could possibly be what it is for an entrepreneur. If you don't put at least 2 hours or 3 hours to your business, you could lose a customer, you could lose out on an opportunity or something. But it's hard sometimes because, like I have 2 little kids and sometimes it's like, okay, do I sit here after I'm tired and do work, or do I go to bed? So, and then some days it's like I gotta push through it.
Colors and cocktails is my passion. It's my life. You never actually stop working, even though you set up boundaries. There's always something, especially the larger I get. I'm experiencing tremendous growth right now, which is a blessing and it's a wonderful thing. But with that comes, like, again, the boundaries.
When you have a gift for something, your gift is going to make room for you, right? Your gift is going to put you in rooms that you may not have never known that you even are capable of being in. Your gift is going to spread your name and your business further than what you can think of because of your passion and your dedication to it, which means they know that this is not just something I'm doing to be doing. This is something that I love to do. And if I care about this much, I have no choice but to succeed in it.
As many people look to the possibility of restaurants reopening to indoor dining on February 1st, the trends and the numbers are really of great interest. The percent of tests that are positive, the rate of new cases, and hospital capacity, they are all moving in the right direction. This graphic, looking at statewide trends, sums everything up pretty completely. Let's look at each graph individually.
I honestly don't know. I'm a very optimistic person, though. I do feel like we're never going to be the same. It's not going to go back the way it was. Social media is not going to be the way it was. Businesses are not going to be the way they were. They're not going to run the same way they were. As far as the restaurant industry goes, when it comes to the pandemic, I definitely think there's going to be even more of a change even after this year. Even how like they serve guests, how many people they can hold. Because they've had to pivot so much during the pandemic from buying, like the little igloos for people to eat outside because they couldn't eat inside, it's never going to be the same.
We have a totally different way of handling business now. We've kind of ridden the wave of the ups and downs. We had COVID hit, and then now we have all these variants. So each and every day looks different for us as the mandates change, as people change, addressing comfort level for all of our customers. Because our customers, if we don't have our customers, we will not survive. So their comfort is of my highest priority. And I want people to feel warm and comfortable and welcome when they come in here. I also want them to feel safe. Because if we're still meeting in person and having classes, I want us to have, all the cleaning precautions that you should be doing anyway, but we go to the next level on that. And then just offering a safe social distance opportunity within our showroom. So, we may even like this holiday season have to revert back to kind of what was last holiday season where we have to limit how many people are in our store at a time. So, we just each day kind of take each day as it comes and then adapt as we need to. But yeah, just trying to make everyone feel as comfortable as possible and just keep pivoting and keep going forward. I am missing seeing people's smiles, but people's good intentions and their support, and it's just we have a great community here, and I feel very blessed, and that's why I keep going every day.
So yeah, 2022 is going to be a great year. I'm excited to see more of what's going to come from it. It's more connections with people and building a team. Instagram at Saybers Cooking. That's SAYBERS Cooking, COOKING _, and that's on Instagram. And on Facebook, it's Sabres Cooking. Also, I got my website at sabrescooking.com. So if you go to my website and check it out.
Hey guys, Lauren here at Colors and Cocktails. I am so excited for you to come down and visit us. We are in the heart of downtown Kalamazoo. Come visit us in our art boutique. For you guys that are watching, I will even say if you mention this video, that we'll give you 10% off in the store. So, and then we will.